Hi, friends. Hey, Omira. Hey, Angelica. Hi, Jasmine. Let me adjust my camera just a second. I'm working on a special order. I thought y'all might want to hang out and watch while I do a little something here. There we go. Sorry, don't mean to make you dizzy. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Trina. So I have already, these nails are starting off as white. And I'm just putting a little of this foil down, just on a few of them, because I'm going to paint over top of it. So I just want the foil to kind of peek through. I'm not even crazy about the pattern. I just want the holographicness of it. You know, you get to the ends of those little pieces of foil you don't know what to do with. This is one of those. I'm like, let me use that thing up. So yeah, from overcast, humid Florida, Lord. It's overcast here too, but y'all know what? Today's the first day of the season that I had my coffee on my deck, looking out at the lake. We got to get some new deck furniture. I've been really picky because I don't want the furniture to be so big it obscures my view of the lake inside. That's my whole issue. And right now we're using these little plastic, what's those kind of low, what is the low chairs? They're made out of teak wood often. They're really low to the ground. What's it, like a beach chair or something? I forget the name of them. We got 4 of those 3 years ago when we moved into this cottage. And the legs are starting to split on them. Keith sat down in one of them this morning, the back leg cracked on it. He's like, we got to get some new chairs. So I don't know what to get. My deck isn't covered, so I don't want to get something that, like all the cushions and stuff are going to get super wet on. Hi, Amanda. Hey, Brett. Yes, Adirondack chairs. That's it. And we haven't been crazy about those. Oh, I put this foil on the wrong side, honey. I'm sitting here talking to y'all. Nothing will come off on that side, child. Yeah. So, I don't know what to get. Personally, I love a camping chair. They're so comfy. We pack up our deck furniture in the wintertime anyway. We don't leave it out. There we go. So if anybody has suggestions, I wouldn't mind a small sofa. Oh, scam. It says scam likely. This is a little piece of foil I had left over, Russell, from, I don't even know what it's from. It's in my, I got a little bucket that's just got all kinds of stuff stuck in it. Yeah. And last one. Oh, I didn't put foil gel on that one. All right, so I got 5 with that foil on it. Now I'm going to take some of these So Jelly. This is a bright fuchsia. And I'm going to go over top of this with this pink. That's why I really didn't care about the pattern of the foil, because I just wanted something to peek through a little bit. Yep. That's what I wanted. See there? I wish that would focus. Okay, so on the others, we carry this So Jelly brand. I don't know what colors we have it in right now. But I did see there were several back there on the shelf. So yeah, if you're not good at foiling, this is a great technique because you don't have to have, even if your pattern doesn't transfer, 100%, you don't have to worry about that. So I am off tomorrow for Good Friday. My grandsons are coming tonight. They're going to spend the night because they're out of school tomorrow. So I took tomorrow off, and we're just going to enjoy our grandbabies, and then we're going to go to Good Friday service tomorrow night. They're wanting to see Sonic 2, and it is at our theater, so I think we're going to go tonight and watch that. And probably get them some Chick-fil-A because they don't have a Chick-fil-A where they live. And they love some chicken filet, honey. So yes, that's what I'm up to. And then I'll be in the studio Saturday prepping for my Sunday night class. I have a special class for you guys Sunday night, Easter Sunday night. So yeah. See how pretty that is on there? I know. It will be a fun Nina time. I'm not much into Sonic Hedgehog, but I'll go watch it just so I can spend time with my babies. Now, on these other nails, I already have them all base coated. I just did all white. I don't really know the direction I'm going from here, though. I think let's do some bright orange with this. Like this shade of bright orange. I love orange and hot pink together. Have y'all ever done those combinations? Really, really beautiful. So this is Red My Text. This is not orange, but it's not red. And then we have Orangey Proud. And then I have Bright Fame. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do some ombre, honey. Let's see here. Let's put down some matte top coat on these because I like to ombre over matte. Oh, I'm so glad, Allison. I wish we could be able to fix that situation that you guys could shop with us. I'm just using Magic Matte. You use your favorite matte for this. And these are going to be really pretty, kind of tropical-like. Now listen, when I get into a set like this, once in a while I like to do my artistic nails first and see where that goes. But once in a while I'll have, maybe 5 nails that look like they don't fit the set. I don't stress over that. I pull those 5 nails out and I just build a new set around the ones I feel like don't fit. Because I'm feeling really good about these I'm getting ready to do. These 5. I don't feel as good about the 5 that I just did. While that's pretty, it may not fit the look of this. There's a fuzzy in there. I should have done these 5 first and built it around that. I like to do my artistic nails first thing. Here we go. We've been super busy this week. Thank you guys, everybody that's placed orders with us. Our team is getting those ready as we speak, honey. And anytime Beetlebox mails out in the same week, it's an additional, you know, 150 orders that has to go out on top of our other orders. But not to worry, we got it covered. Y'all got plans for Easter? What's everybody doing? Okay. I think we got matte top coat on all of those. And we're going to pop that in the lamp. I don't know. This pink may be too, I don't know. This may not match where the direction I'm going here. We'll just see. You're going to your mom's for dinner. We're going to my daughters. My daughters go to church in Danville. So we're going to drive. It's about probably an hour and 15, hour and 20 minutes from us. We're going to drive there and do Easter Sunday church with them. That one is Bright Fame. I love this pink. And I'm going to pull a different red. This one is a little bit too orange. I'm going to use Tropical Retreat number 74. Oh, yeah. Let me put down a little bit of this one anyway. I might need some of that. I don't know. And then here's my orange. This is Hunter Orange. Flame Orange. Sorry about that. I got my little daubers. Yes, I know my cuticles are dry. I cannot put product on them and touch these nails, or I get oil all over the nails I'm working on. Let's just give that another second in the lamp. Somebody just placed an order. Thank you. If you didn't see the video from last night, you guys, these glow-in-the-dark glitters are amazing. They're very glowy. All right, here we go, GGO. So I'm going to start, I think, let me just start with the pink and the orange to see if I'm going to need any of those. Load up my little sponge here. Look, these sponges love to soak up product. See how much of that it ate up? She ate up a lot. And rather than, I have too much product on this sponge to really get a good ombre going, but rather than wipe that off of there, I'm just going to dispense that product on my other tips here, just so I don't waste it. I don't like to waste stuff. I'll go back and blend that once I have this first pink on. And these will get two coats of this. You see how it's starting to get a lot softer now? It's because some of that product is getting out of my sponge. Let me turn it around on this side. So if you guys don't follow me on TikTok, please go do that if you have a TikTok account. Queen Ladybug Nails. You know, our Instagram account was stolen last week by someone in Turkey. We had over 50,000 followers on Instagram, and our store was directly tied to that, and it's gone. Nobody is able to help me. Instagram has not followed up on any of the security requests that I submitted to them. So, yeah, that's definitely frustrating. So would you help us build our audience over on TikTok? We would be grateful. And it's some fun stuff over there. You know, Thelma, she made her debut over there last night, honey. I'm hoping that content is, well, the goal is for that content to be completely different than what I share here. Yeah. So I'm just softening up where that line meets. I do too, Erica. It's had me worried all week, you know, because when that happens, it's my livelihood that people are playing with. So, yeah, I was not happy. All right, we're going to cure that because the more we touch that, the more that gel just kind of moves around. I lost all the photos of my work, all the work I did for Nails Top Nail Artist, all of that was in that Instagram account. Oh, goodness. Plus, you feel violated. Honey, I'm going to go ahead and get my orange sponge loaded while those are in the lamp. Look, that soaked up every bit of that product. Yeah, they have no idea what they steal from people when they steal the account like that. So, yeah. I'm just praying Jesus gives me back tenfold what they took from me, you know? Oh, honey, where these meet, it's going to be beautiful. I'm not going to go up too high because I got a lot of product on here. I think these two colors are probably going to be all I need. I thought I may have to do one of the reds, but I don't think that's going to be necessary. Hi, Heather. How are you? I'm working on an order today. So if you don't know, I have an Etsy store. I just popped it into vacation mode though, so you can't see anything. It doesn't look like I have anything loaded. You can see my history of sales though, which are right at 2,000, and that's where I load my press-on nails. So it's in vacation mode because I am loading it up with brand new stuff. It has been mostly press-on nails and glitter. But I think once it goes back, once I take it off as vacation mode, it's probably going to be press-on nails only because it's hard to manage two different places. But I have some beautiful nails sitting in the background. Y'all can't see it, but I can. Some beautiful nails that I have done over there. Can't wait to turn it back on so that you guys can see them. And this set will go over there. I'm just going to soften that orange and blend it on up into the pink. Next weekend is my first boot camp, sold out boot camp. It's a press-on nail boot camp. It sold out within hours. I'm not kidding. Almost as soon as we put it on, it was gone. So we have opened up a second press-on nail boot camp in May. Just go to the website, type in boot camp. It's May 23rd, 24th, and 25th. It is a weekday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's all Miss Tracy had open to pop it in. Look, we work our clients around everything else. So, yeah, that's the second one. And if you missed the first one and you're wanting to get into one of those, I encourage you to grab a seat in that one because it is already, the seats are selling like hotcakes in that one. But basically, what it is I teach you from start to finish how to make a business out of your press-on nails. I'm going to put down a little bit more of this pink because I don't think the orange needs a second coat, but I believe the pink is going to need a second one. Is it right after your birthday? Hello from Denmark. How are you today? Thanks for being here. I'm working on an order. Just got it in the lamp right here. I'm doing some really pretty hot pink and orange ombre. Now I'm going to go back with a second coat of my pink. And that's going to make it, look at that. Oh, yes. Again, I have a lot of product loaded in my sponge right now, so I don't want to go down too far into that. So let me get the darker product in the back of all of these nails. I would rather put this on in thin coats like this and really have my ombre look like it's been airbrushed than I would try to put it all on at one time and make it look horrible, honey. Don't do that. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so I'm using Bright Fame. I thought it said Flame, honey. I can't see nothing. I was using one on my live last night. What was that color that we laughed and laughed? Wait, I got it sitting here. All right, y'all look at the color. I was using this last night. It says My Heavenly Body. I know that now. I thought it said My Heavenly Booty. Jesus, take the nail file. I done been corrupted, honey. My Heavenly Booty. That's what I thought she said. So we're using Bright Fame. It's the pink one. And the orange one is, hold on, I gotta get some more of that out of there anyway. Look at that thing. The orange one is Orange You Proud. All right, a little bit more of this Bright Fame. I know, Marcy, it was like, I told my husband, I said, I thought this said My Heavenly Booty. He said, you ain't right. I said, you ain't telling me. All right, so now I blotted some of that color off of there, just like that. And I'm gonna do a really soft blend now where these two are meeting. And I still may want one more coat of this pink, honey. Maybe. Look at that. Oh, honey. That's how it's done now, honey. That thing looks fully airbrushed. Y'all, this is a gel polish. The orange is gorgeous, but I think I'm going to need another coat of orange now that I'm looking at it. I've only got one coat of orange on here. And I'm probably going to want one more coat of pink. Just because where they're meeting, it's this it makes this beautiful coral. Pretty, isn't it? You should pick you up these two colors, honey. The summer. All right, let's cure that. And let's load up our palette one more time. A little bit more of that. I think that should probably do it. And I have my orange sponge here. Let's go ahead and get that one loaded for the next coat. See, people think you just pop this on there really quickly. Honey. No, look, in my Etsy store, I have some less expensive press-on nails. The least I'll sell a set of press-on nails for is $48. But then I have some press-on nails that are $129. They have a lot of 3D work on them, a lot of crystals. So I can't give them away because I have a lot of time, you know, invested in them. But I feel like I have a good variety for every budget. And surprisingly, I have return customers that buy from me every single time I reload my store. I'm trying to do a bigger reload this time because when I load it, it tends to sell out within a week. And then I got people hollering at me, honey, I thought you go reload your store. I did. So I'm trying to do a bigger restock of the press-on nails in the Etsy store. The name of my Etsy store is Queen Ladybug Nails. Oh yeah, it needed that second coat. Now I'm just softening that harsh line there, making it just blend in with everything else. Again, you cannot see anything in my Etsy store right now. I have it hidden because I am doing this big restock. I hope to have it turned on, I'm going to say by next weekend. Hi, Nancy. Yeah, these are great colors, Carol. These are the Gaudy collection. Let's pop that in. And we're going to do one more. Let me make sure my little sponge is clean here. And we just got that in the cooker. So there, she's all cleaned out, and we're going to re-ink her. Look, it soaked up every bit of that honey. Look, that's why you can't reuse these. There's no way to clean this, and if you do clean it, you start to get little, the sponge starts to flake apart. Thank you for the followers. Somebody just followed my store. Kathy, you favorited my store on Etsy. Thank you. It'll be turned on in a few days. All right, hopefully, oh yes, this is the last coat of the hot pink. Yep, that's going to do it. But again, my sponge is really, really wet. So let's get some of that color off of there. And then we'll go back and blend it. I want these to be like a tropical oasis, maybe. I'm going to do some hibiscus, I think. Thank you for the shop favorite. Who was that? That was, who dat? Pam. Thank you, Pam. And this one. All right, I still have a lot of product in my sponge, so I got to get that, I got to blot that out so that I can start to blend this. And here we go, GGO, right where those two are meeting. Oh yeah, perfect. Name of my Etsy store is Queen Ladybug Nails. My press-on nails. Queen Ladybug Nails. I like this. How pretty that is. Like, this is the perfect blend. So completely off subject, but today I had to change my Invisalign trays today. Originally, my treatment plan was 18 months, and then my teeth started moving so quickly. They said about 25 sets of trays, which you wear them each set for 2 weeks. Today, I put in set 19. I can't believe that it's gone by that quickly. She did tell me at the end of 25, they'll have to evaluate and just, I have a vampire tooth. One of my lower, is it incisors? Is that what it is? The old people used to call it your stomach teeth and your eye teeth. So I have one of those that's being a little stubborn, and she was really bad to start with. So at the end of the 25 trays, they'll look at that, and if that tooth has done okay, I'm done. If there has to be any refinement, it'll be because of that little guy. So I am excited to get these done because my teeth get sore and my tongue gets cut up a little, and yeah, but I've been very disciplined. I'm supposed to wear them 22 hours a day, and I probably wear them maybe a little bit more than that. I only take them out to drink and eat really quick and then right back in. So this is about to come out of the lamp for 3, 2, 1. Honey, look here. Now you're seeing a little texture from that sponge. Can y'all see that? That all comes down when we put the top coat on it. And probably because I'm going to hand paint on these, I want to put a matte top coat down first. I don't hand paint over a slippery surface. So let's get our matte on. Or you could put a shimmer over it at this point. If your ombre didn't quite go on as smooth as mine did, you could use one of our Dazzling Daydreamers and help smooth that out. But mine looks pretty doggone good, honey, if I do say so myself. So we're just going to mat it, and then I'm going to do some palm trees on these ones. Really pretty palm tree work. I like to do shadow painting. I'll paint some in really faintly in the background, and then I'll paint my bolder ones in the foreground. These gaudy polishes are amazing. Hey, did y'all see that we added the gaudy lacquer into the collection? It is just as pigmented as the gel polishes are. I can see one coat of that polish is all you would need for toes. It is very, very opaque and pigmented. You like to do that too? I do have an Etsy shop, but it's only for my press-ons. It's on vacation mode right now because I'm reloading the store, and I typically tend to do that. I'll take it down just for a couple weeks until I get it reloaded, because you know nobody wants to shop in your store if you only got one thing left. So I have really been diligent about getting some things restocked in there. And let's see, tonight, how many are in the Beetlebox VIP group? So I'm editing their next class. Oh, honey, it is taking forever for me to do the edits on this course. And YouTube has been so stubborn lately that it's just hard for me to load an hour-and-a-half course. It's taking 24 to 36 hours for it to upload. So I've split this one down into segments, which takes me longer to do. So their project is due next Wednesday. It's in a private group that I teach. And once they submit that project, then I will have the next class uploaded for them. So yeah, it takes me about 4 days to edit. Do I sell the tips I use for press-ons? I do. We just had another shipment leave. It's not here yet. We have thousands of new press-on selections coming. Now, our vitreous nails are already in the store. We got some clear. We got a few nude. So yes, we do have a pretty good selection right now, but once this order gets here next week, we're going to have a giant, I mean giant selection. We will even have press-on toenails arriving. Don't ask me where we're going to put them, honey. We've been in this building 5 months and we're about to outgrow it. So, yes. Bye, Nancy. You're still waiting for the wire you ordered. Okay, not to worry. I need to check in with my Beetlebox VIP and see if they all have their supplies for their April class, because this April one's going to be so good. All right, we got those in the lamp. One of them is ready. I want you to look how pretty that is with that matte top coat on it. Right? Man, my cuticles are so dry. I'm on an antibiotic for a UTI, and it has just completely destroyed my nails this week. Isn't that pretty? All right, so if you guys got time, I'm going to paint a few palm trees. If you want to watch, fine. If you got to go, that's okay too. If you got time, you'll watch from the beginning, Tracy. Hey, we did such pretty ombre. Wait till these come out of the lamp and you can see them. So these are going in my Etsy store. This is not a special order per se. It is an order because I don't like to sell things I don't have. And my press-on nails are in my Etsy store only. Queen Ladybug nails. Look at that, how gorgeous. If you're just joining, this is the two colors I used to make that happen. Bright Fame and Orange You Proud. If you did not get in on the Gaudy Club, like you can actually be in a club and we ship you a certain number of these each month and you just pay one price. It's like layaway for nails, only when you make your payment, you get your shipment. We're getting ready to start a round 2 of Gaudy Club. So for 6 payments, these are split up, and by the end of 6 months, you have 104 gel polishes. Okay, here we go, GGO. I'm going to use Ladybug Liner. Okay. If you want to be in the second round of Gaudy Club, you need to private message the International Nail Art Academy. Don't send it to my personal page because I don't have Messenger, and sometimes it might sit over there for 10 weeks before I see it, honey. I do have Messenger, but I don't have Messenger. Let me rephrase that. I don't have Messenger on my phone. I'm only checking it when I'm at work. And I have people that help check my messages on the business page. I have staff for that. So that message will get answered a lot quicker. Does that make sense? You got your last few. Oh, yes. Yay. So I'm trying to drink a bunch more water because of the UTI I've had going on the last couple of, well, I've had it for over a week. I made myself stick it out, and then yesterday, or maybe day before, I just finally, I'm like, oh, no, I got to go to the doctor. Where was I going with? Oh, so I'm trying to drink more water. I don't like plain water, but when I was at Kroger this morning, I just got an orange, and I sliced that orange in my water, and it's so good. Now, what I'm doing is I'm thinning this down to make like a see-through gray. I'm going to go right up in here. And I'm going to do a shadow of a palm branch right here. I keep trying to adjust this camera because I feel like I'm working right where the comments are. I have to get it in my bifocal zone too, you know? So I'm just going to do a couple like this. Yeah, I miss doing nails too, Heather. I don't miss all of the scheduling and that kind of stuff that came with it. So this is how I get my creative outlet. You know, because I've mentioned before, as a business owner of a large corporation now. All I do is business stuff. And that's one thing that hubby took over for me when he came on, is payroll and taxes and just trying to filter through messages. We get about 250 messages a day. So if you're messaging and you don't hear back from us right away, please be patient. You know, we have other work we have to do besides answer messages. Look at that, honey. All right, I'm going to pop that in and cure it. While that's curing, I'm going to do another one here. Now don't worry, I'll cover these up with a top coat. And I think I want this one to come down this way, a little bit lower. When you paint a palm tree, you want the spines of the palm tree, the spines of the leaf to be a little bit heavier. And then you just clean off your brush and you grab the paint that's on that spine and pull it down. You don't reload your brush for every little stroke you make here. And that's how you get this pretty, not dainty look, but yeah. And palm trees are not perfect in nature. Have you ever noticed how they have broken leaves? They're a little scraggly. So I'm just pulling that paint out from the middle of the branch. Yeah, before you buy the collection, Heather, I would suggest in the press-on nail boot camp first. Collections are nice, don't get me wrong. But if you really want to learn to make a business out of it, get you a business class. In we go. Now here's the first one that we cured. Now I mixed that with matte top coat, so it's pretty much laid down flat. Honey. And let's just do one right here. Maybe one little branch right there. I tend to cure these when I'm doing shadow painting like this. I tend to cure as I go because I'm afraid I'll touch something. About right there is all I want that one. Pop that in. And you can put these anywhere, but I kind of know where I want my big trees is why I am doing these like I am. I'm just going to do one right here. You know, there's not a lot of people hand paint their art anymore because there's easier ways of doing it. There's stamping, there's decals. Nothing wrong with any of that. But I'm a hand painter, so I prefer to do what I know. Oh, let's put one more right here. Coming this way. I'm using the number 9 detailer brush, the 9mm. If you don't have a good detail brush, I would highly recommend this one. 9mm. Okay, in we go. Now let me show you. Yes, I want this nail to stay matte now. And the liner I put down, look, these ladybug liners don't have to have a top coat. They already have their top coat built in them. So because I mixed that one with matte, it laid flat. Now I'm going to go into the portion that I didn't mix with anything. And my palm tree in the foreground will be shiny. because this has a shiny top coat already mixed in with it. So let's make this little baby born about right here. And look, a palm tree trunk is not completely straight. It shouldn't be a stick. It's got to support the weight of the tree. Plus I need to ground it, maybe down about right here. Ground it means I'm going to run it off the side of that nail so it looks like it's coming from somewhere. I have some really pretty little champagne AB crystals, and I'm going to be using that for the coconuts on my little palm tree that I'm doing here. All right, I'm happy with that tree trunk. That looks trunky. I'm just kind of really lightly putting in where I want this tree to go. You see, she's overlapping the shadows in the background. And I think that looks really good. All right. So now let's widen out these little strokes a little bit. And here we go. Let's make the first one be born. And we may want some of these nails to be shiny. If so, I'll just put a shiny top coat over it. I'm not opposed to, as a matter of fact, I will most likely top coat this nail so that it's all nice and even and pretty. Look at that. If you find yourself being like really heavy-handed, you can cut your brush. You can customize your brushes a little bit. Take some of those little hairs out of there. Matter of fact, I need to make a video on how to do that. Just so you don't ruin a $25 brush, honey. Oh, child. I won't do an online press-on course. It takes me twice as long to film it. I would have to charge twice as much. The edits are just insane. To do a 16-hour online course would be just, it would be overwhelming to me. And I just don't have that kind of time. You know, when students are in-house, I teach it and I'm done with it. So, plus to be successful, it needs to be hands-on. You can get online press-on nail courses. I'm sure you can. I have a class right now online that just teaches you the very basic, but there's no, you know, business involved with that. So most likely no, because it's, yeah, it's just quite overwhelming. Honey, look at this thing. I'm going to come up a little bit higher with her, just because I can. Isn't that pretty? Just going to adjust where I need to, and now I'm going to pop that in and cure that. No worries, Heather. But yeah, if you don't know where to start, I do have a class online for $189. It downloads straight to your email. It has even down the documents that you would need for your customer to put into their order. It tells you how to put your order together. I walk you through, you know, a nice process of that. So if that's something that you're interested in, that is there. Now this one I'm going to do 2 palm trees on. I'm going to do one here. Let me just sketch out where I want these to go. And then I think I'm going to do one about here. Get our tree trunks going. This one a baby one. And this one about there. And yes, I'm being raggedy with my tree trunks on purpose. I'm not trying to make one little stick to hold up that palm tree. There we go, GGO. This one, I think we're going to put 3 little spines on. 1, 2, and we'll go this way because she's a baby. 3. Let's get these ones in here and the other one's in the lamp. Oh, let me push that light again. So I only did it 30 seconds. And I'm going to use champagne crystals for the coconuts on these trees, honey. I wanted to have 2 so I could show you one finished with matte and one finished with shiny. And let's bring this little branch on over. Kind of like you're painting eyelashes, you know? This is like the baby elephant. Just a little baby palm tree. There she is. Now Mama Palm Tree is going to go. Let's go this way. And let's go this way. This way. And how about right there? Here we go. Look, these liner paints, or ladybug liners, have brushes in them. And they're pretty tiny brushes, but I need even tinier to get my strokes like this. So that's why I choose to work off of a palette. And you see how I'm balancing my pinky? That's super important when you're painting detail. And right here, we're going to let Mama's branches overlap and kind of shadow baby branches. Right in there. Okay, and pop in the lamp. Oops, I touched. Hold on. There we go. All right, let's get this other one out that is finished in the lamp. Oh, where'd she go? Where'd she go? She's fully cured. This palm tree in the front does not need a top coat on it. It already has the top coat in the gel. I want to do a little bit of shading on her, or highlight on her, and then I'm going to put the coconuts on. So my highlight's going to go on in metallic gold. Again, this does not need a top coat. And I'm pretty much only going to highlight my tree trunk because I want to give some impression of the rings around the tree trunk. So on one side, whichever side, either this side or this side, and I think I'll do this side since I'm right-handed, I'm just going to go in and pop in some little tick marks in here. Boing, 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 boing. all the way down. You notice how I'm kind of keeping them on that one side? All the way down. There we go. And if you wanna, maybe where the little spines of the tree of the branch were at, you could go in and you could highlight that with gold, since I'm using the gold, the champagne stones. Boing, boing. And I think this is actually really pretty. Boing. And here. And in we go, and then we're going to attach our coconuts. Let's do the same thing here. Let's put our little tick marks on this side. And these can be really irregular. You can have a lot together, and then you can skip a space and have a few more together. Like, they do not have to be precise. I ain't got time to spend all day putting these little suckers on, honey. Just tap them on one side. Let's highlight our tree branches, especially on baby. This one I'm going to put matte all over. The other one I'm going to leave like it is, just so y'all can see the difference in the two. Very therapeutic working on something like this. Oh, honey, this is beautiful. In we go. We got a couple more started, but I don't have time to do all of those online today. So I'm going to get the crystals on this little guy. In our store, we have this giant tub of, look at this. This is champagne Aurora Borealis crystals. There's all kinds of shapes in here, but then there's like 4,000 crystals in this tray, but then you got rounds down here. So I'm going to use these little rounds to make my coconuts with as soon as she comes out of the light. Let's give it just a minute. Thanks for spending a little time with me today. I ate my first dragon fruit for breakfast this morning. I've been wanting to try them. And everybody said, oh, they're not any good. You're not going to like that. I not liked it, honey. I loved it. I'm going to use my super glue gel because these are going out as press-on nails. Look, if I were putting this on a client or on myself, I would attach this with something else. But I don't know how people are going to treat these once they get them, especially if they haven't worn press-ons before. So I prefer not to have no complaints that their stone came off. So I'm going to put 3 little dots down. 1, 2, and 3. And I know this is my tried and true. They will not budge with this on there. And then I'm going to use these little girls for my coconuts. 1, 2, and 3. And now I'm just going to let that hang out there and dry. Honey, Pamela Girls from the Dollar Tree. Let me set that to the side. I'll show you again in a second. You get 2 tubes for $1. Super glue gel. Do not get the regular super glue. Get this gel one. And then I'll hit it with my glue spray. If you were sitting in front of me, I would pop it with that. And that makes it dry a whole lot quicker. But I prefer for them to dry naturally because I just get a better bond. So now, here's the second little guy we've done, and we're going to mat this one all over. And then we're going to put our crystals on. I love matte texture, and I love my palm trees matte because it makes the crystals really pop on there. So let's pop this under the lamp. Yeah, this super glue gel, if I'm going to wear giant Swarovskis or big cubed crystals or something, look, you can't save it. I guess you could if you want to take the time to soak it off. I don't save crystals anyway. If I'm that hard up that I got to save my crystals, honey, yeah, I don't do it because 9 times out of 10, when my clients would come back, they would have beat them crystals up so much, you couldn't save them. I'm just getting out some different sizes here from my little coconuts. It should have come with a collection. What collection, love? I don't understand. All right, she in the lamp. You must try? Yeah. Wait till you see what's coming out of the lamp here. Okay, here's the one we left shiny in the foreground. That palm tree we left shiny. Here's the ones we have done entirely matte. Let's get these old guys out of here. Put these two side by side now. This one has a little texture. The top and base coat should come with the Gaudy collection. It does come with the gel collection. Yeah, it does. All right, I'm just going to wipe this lightly. If you're talking about the lacquer collection, they don't have a top and base for the lacquer collection. Yes, Kim, we're live. All right, here we go, GGO. We're going to do bigger coconuts on Mama up here and baby coconuts down here. One, two, three. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'm only seeing comments here and there. And here is Mama. She's getting a few larger coconuts. I like to do 3. And I don't like them to touch because if they touch, they look like holly berries. And then down here, come on, 1, 2, and 3. There and here. Oh, look how cute. Isn't that sweet? So now we have 2 different looks here. We got one shiny palm tree in a matte background, and we got one that's just matte all over. Which one do y'all like better? I like them both. You know, you see a lot of the brush strokes on this one, but that gives it a little dimension too. That's our 2 little ladies we did. And I did show you, it is a holiday on nails. I showed you how I ombre the background too. You like both, Jamie? I do too. I think on a press-on nail set like this, I like having variety. Now, the nails I started with that I did when I first opened up the video, I'm like, I don't think those are going to fit the set because they are hugely holographic. But now that I put that side by side, I think they're going to work fine. Look, I just do some orange ones to kind of help offset that. Let me give you a different look. Hold on, I might make you dizzy here. Look here. I think they're going to work great because the hollow underneath that is throwing off some orange and blue and that kind of stuff. So one lucky person is going to be able to snag these from my Etsy store. I'm not going to tell you what else is on. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Pamela. They look great with it, don't they? I am going to do, wait, I will tell you this because I'm going for like a tropical vacation theme here. I think I'm going to do some hibiscus flowers. You would love to wear them. So the name of my Etsy store is Queen Ladybug Nails. You won't see anything there right now. I took it down maybe last week to reload it. I've been busy just loading that thing up. I took a bunch of photos yesterday that I need to edit, but I'm also trying to edit a video at the same time. So it's just a lot of work when you're editing all that. Well, look at that, how pretty. Queen Ladybug Nails is my Etsy store. So y'all go over there and follow me. And I'm going to finish these little ladies up. Actually, I'm going to go eat my lunch. And I got to do my nails, honey. They look so bad. Look how they grown out. Look at these dry cuticles. They is getting did today. All right, y'all have a great Thursday. Bye.